All right, many thanks to you, Pallavi. In fact, we have some breaking inputs coming in. Remember, Delhi's court had just passed an order for Arvind Kejriwal to appear before the ED on 17th of February. And just now, CNN-News18 has accessed ED's plea before the Delhi court against Kejriwal. The accused herein, respondent herein, is a high-ranking public functionary. This is what the Delhi court has said, who is expected to obey the law. If such persons holding such high officers disobey the law, then it will set a wrong example for the common man, that is the Aam Aadmi. ED says that Kejriwal is a high-ranking public official and shall obey the laws. For more details, let's quickly go across to Ananya. Ananya, break down the court order for us.
Well, definitely this is CNN-News18 exclusive, where we've accessed the Enforcement Directorate's petition before. In fact, Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court, where Arvind Kejriwal had been skipping summons, the Enforcement Directorate has very clearly and categorically stated that he is a high-ranking public official who should not have skipped these summons. In fact, not only this, what should have also been there, that if at all Arvind Kejriwal has been skipping those summons, this was in fact sending wrong signals in the general public. Not only this, it has also been mentioned that more than 14 people were arrested during this investigation, including several leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, and that's the reason why, to unearth the larger conspiracy, there was a clear-cut role that Arvind Kejriwal needs to, answer certain questions, and that's exactly why the 5 summons were issued against him. And high-ranking public officials like Arvind Kejriwal should not have skipped these summons.
Right.
It is sending out a wrong signal, is what the Enforcement Directorate
The
has
interesting
said in
bit, in fact, Ananya, that's also coming in is what the EDs had to tell the court. In fact, it's gone on record to say that Kejriwal intentionally skipped those summons. Can you take us through what the ED had to present?
Well, definitely, Enforcement Directorate has gone on to say that Arvind Kejriwal had been intentionally skipping these summons before, these 5 summons that were issued against him. He had been skipping those summons, and that's exactly why the Enforcement Directorate had to take the strong move to move the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court to get summons issued against him to make him appear before the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court. The court found some substance in those arguments and had now summoned Kejriwal to appear before it on February 17th.
All right, Ananya, having said that, do take us through what are the chances that this court order will now be challenged at a sessions court?
Well, definitely, the Aam Aadmi Party lawyers would be mulling over the legal strategy. They might challenge this particular order before a sessions court. They might also be approaching higher courts in this regard, but we'll have to wait for that strategy to come out. They will be discussing it only after the detailed order copy actually comes out in this particular regard. But the big development that still remains is Arvind Kejriwal will have to appear on February 17. Until now, that order remains undisputed, unchallenged. And not only this, the Enforcement Directorate has some strong words to say against Arvind Kejriwal, clearly saying that Arvind Kejriwal has skipped these summons intentionally. Not only that, Arvind Kejriwal, being a high-ranking public official, skipping these summons is something that is sending out wrong signals, is what the Enforcement Directorate has told the court.
All right. Many thanks to you, Ananya, for bringing in all those inputs as far as what the ED had to tell the court. We've brought all those details in front of you. We'll be following all the latest. Remember, the detailed order copy will also be out in just a bit. Stay tuned to CNN News 18 for all the latest. For now, it's time for a quick break.